But how come one man can tell another man what to do and he do it? Yes, sir. No, sir. He do it. How is it that both equivalent to a man? He listen to everything he say, do it. And he do it. How is that possible? I'm going to tell you how. Religion. See, these people been taking over countries, different places, by converting the people on the land to accept Christianity. Now, don't get mad at me. This is in the books. Go research it for yourself. But we as black people, we the only ones that'll turn a blind eye when it comes to religion. First of all, you ain't got to go through nobody to get to God. It's in your essence. But the people that gave you religion, they lied to you. And he who controls the past controls the future. You must understand, right? We are ignorant when it comes to religion. Why? Because someone else gave us that religion. And the same people that gave us that religion is using it against us, okay? And you must be real with yourself. This is 2024. We're not doing that others. We ain't doing it no more. We're going to keep it a buck, okay? Now, I ain't trying to deter you from what you believe in and all that, because what's good is good and what's bad is bad. I'm for what's right, whatever that is. And you don't need a book or nobody to tell you how to do right or what is wrong. You need to study the laws of Mayat, the 42 laws of Mayat, where they got the 10 commandments from. You understand me? See, this is the stuff they're not going to tell you. Never educate the people you want to dominate. But this is what happens to us. We turn a blind eye on things when it comes to religion. We have to be real. We have to understand. Common sense should tell you, God ain't put you on earth to be working for no motherfucking body. God ain't put you on earth for you to work to pay another bitch for what God put here for free. Let me say that again. What God you know that'll be okay with you having to bust your ass to pay for something that God put here for all of us to use, right? What God you know agree to that? That's man-made bullshit. What God you know will be okay with you not having money to pay for a surgery? That don't make no sense. But we as people, we let other people control us by what we allow them to put up here. You have to understand who is your programmer. Everyone has a programmer. Who programs you to think this or to think that or to not think this and to not think that? Same people that gave you a religion. Remember, he who controls the past controls the future. You don't know where you're going if you don't know where you come from. And it's just, I'm at a point this year, well, I've been at that point, but this year, bro, we ain't doing that no more. It don't make sense. God gave you common sense for a reason. You got to start using it. Because it don't make sense for us to live in a world where we have to pay bills, where we have to have a certain status quo to get to fit in with us. See, when you read history, bro, when you go all the way back, all the way back, nothing has changed. Nothing. It's the same shit. And we must stop that. So all I'm saying is this, bro. Religion was one of the main things they used to enslave us, man. Remember, Nat Turner couldn't go nowhere and do nothing. But they allowed his ass to go camp, from slave camp to slave camp, to teach other slaves about what? The Bible. Remember the anti-literacy law I told y'all about. What is that? The anti-literacy law is where you couldn't educate people. If you as a slave owner, you got caught educating slaves, you was punished by fines. If you was a slave teaching other slaves how to read and write, you was punished by hangings. Nothing has changed. You're still ignorant to this day. People think because they're a lawyer, they're smart. You only smart in a environment or a made-up environment or a matrix where a lawyer has a place. You feel me? A Fortune 500 company owner that manages 500 people and people who can do taxes and all this shit. In the matrix, that shit means something, which means they had to create a fake world to give this shit purpose. If the world go to shit today, you're going to see lawyers, bankers, don't know how to fish. The motherfuckers ain't going to know how to do nothing, but they're a lawyer. See, the difference between God's world and man's world, they have to make up shit. In God's world, Mother Nature, everything is perfect. See, if you really believe in God and if you really believe in what you say you believe in, this is what you'll be on. But everybody's on what man says. Man done fucked the world up. Everything was perfect before man touched it. Everything. But like I say, if you so-called believe in God, you will do something about this. How can that? And if you ain't believing in God, then who you believing in? The devil. The very people that you're up against every day, they believe in darkness. And they up every motherfucking day kicking our ass. And you can believe what you want, say what you want, but look at what's going on. Look at really what's going on. They going forward with AI. Ain't nobody saying shit. They going forward with making our children believe in talking about an upside down world where people don't even know their genders. That's how confused shit is. They got people thinking that, no, you ain't a boy, or no, you ain't this, or no, you ain't that. Then what the fuck is you? None of God's people is doing the work. We just sitting back and ain't doing nothing. You understand? We have to make a change. We have to do something about that. Because whether you think this or you think that, man, I ain't got to tell you this shit, man. Look around. Look around. Who doing what? Come on, bro. All the people that's really into church or deep into religion, they are being allowed to do what they're doing by the same people that gave you religion. You can't go get a church without their permission. You can't go build a bank without their permission. This is their land. This is their world. This is their society. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is what it is. Until we understand what the real problem is and how we can fix it. Then it will become ours. Until then, it is theirs. Stop lying to yourself. Stop saying this and saying that. Because right now, if you want to open up a church, you got to go to them. It shouldn't be that way. And if you're a real churchgoer or you're a believer of the Most High, I would say, do something about it. Let's all do something about it. But until we understand what the situation is, because a lot of people don't know they're a slave. I must keep saying it. I don't care how much people, you got to know you're in bondage. You are a slave because you're always answering to another motherfucker. Even though God put everything here for us, but we let them tell us different. Shit don't make sense.